Money and fun. These are the two things that you want the most, but they can be the most stressful when it comes to choosing a career. Now, it can be pretty tempting to make a bit of cash and start full-time work after school, but if you get yourself a qualification, that can mean more money and more fun. The good thing is, there are heaps of options. So why should you explore further study options? Well, there are plenty of reasons, but the main idea is that you can set yourself up to do something you actually enjoy and earn more than you may think. Well, that's the dream, right? But it's never too late to start. Today I'm catching up with Akram, Young Australian of the Year, to get his thoughts on furthering your education. You must be Akram.
You must be Jesse.
Mate, I've got a few questions about study after school, and I reckon you're the guy to answer them for me.
Let's do it, mate. Follow me.
Beauty. Akram, I want to find out, why should someone study after school?
With every little bit of qualification you have, right, it opens up another door, another opportunity and another choice in your life. So it's really about maximizing your choices in life. Another part of it, of course, is that self-development aspect of it. It really does give you an opportunity to develop and grow. And it's not just through your studies, but it's actually meeting people who share similar kind of understanding of the world and from your professors.
And what kind of study options are available out there?
I mean, there's so much more you can do. You can go to TAFE, you can travel for a little while and then come back and study. I've come to realize that ultimately we only teach ourselves. So just grab a book, open it up, and that's when your education really begins.
So how do getting these qualifications benefit your personal and your work life?
They do open doors. That's the one thing they do. They open the doors and actually give you an opportunity to speak to the people inside that room. On a more personal note, your education really helps you with the confidence to be able to go out into the real world and say, there's a meaningful contribution I can make.
So how would your life be different if you didn't have these qualifications?
Well, if I didn't have this qualification, I know there's certain doors that would never open to me. I mean, that is just a prerequisite. I mean, without a legal qualification, there's a lot of law firms that just would never go, Akram, yes, we want you as a lawyer. No, you don't have a law degree. So it just opens up those doors.
Well, Akram, you've definitely inspired me. Time to give me the edge now. So if someone wanted to get into study right now, what should they do to make that happen?
The first thing I would say is sit down, have a cup of tea, have a cup of coffee, quiet room, and just really think about why you want to study. Because that why will be the thing that makes your studies relevant to you.
You've got a lot of degrees under your belt. If I chose one, am I locked into that?
You're absolutely not locked in. I can tell you the story of my one friend who started off doing science, then he did engineering and found that wasn't quite the right fit for him. So then he started going back to science, then dropped out for a little bit, traveled the world, and then came back and tried out for medicine and got into medicine, and now he's about to become a doctor. His experience really shows it's about going out there and just trying it out, experimenting, see if this is really for you. If it's not, that's fine. Pivot, move on to the next thing and see whether that works out for you.
Awesome. Lastly, if you could give someone looking to further their education some advice, what would that be?
I would actually say know why you're studying when you're studying, because that's going to be the thing that makes those studies relevant to you, to your life, to your passion, and to the kind of person you want to become one day.
Well, thanks so much for talking to us today, Akram. I'm going to go find my why and possibly maybe check out the women's study classes. Do they still do those?
Let's go together.
Yeah. If you haven't figured out your dream career or uni course yet, don't worry. Take the time you need, and when you do decide, there are plenty of preparation courses to get you ready for the course you'd like to do. For more info, head to studentedge.com.au.